for more on border funding. We're joined now by Republican Congresswoman from North Carolina and Oversight and Accountability Committee member Virginia Foxx. Congresswoman, Merry Christmas to you early. Let's dig right in because you guys have gone home, the House, for a holiday break. The Senate still holding on possible talks. We know Secretary Mayorkas up on the Hill. Where do you see things standing with regards to a possible border deal in exchange for Ukraine funding?
Well, this border deal should have been done a long time ago, Griff. We passed H.R. 2 soon after we opened this session early this year. The H.R. 2 has been in the Senate. They have dallied around till the polls are telling them that this is a serious issue for the president. When you've got Fetterman and Sinema talking about it, even Katie Hobbs, who said that the border wasn't an issue during her campaign, and now they are. It's something that we have to deal with. The American people are sick and tired of what President Biden has done, what Secretary Mayorkas has done. They both should be impeached for doing this, particularly Mayorkas, because he's been carrying out the orders of the president. But we're going down that road, and that we need to do something about the border, and we should have done it a long time ago. When President Trump was in office, he had the strongest border policies we've ever had. We need to go back to those policies.
Congresswoman, we're looking live now at Eagle Pass, Texas. The Border Patrol processing the migrants there under the port of entry. I've just spent the last 7 days reporting there. I understand from my sources this morning they've had at least 3 Chinese migrants crossing there the entirety of the week. There were more than 15,000, Congresswoman. The week before, more than 17,000 in just this one Del Rio sector. Eagle Pass's total population is only 30,000. They're getting the entire population crossing every 2 weeks there right now. But yet your colleague in the last hour, Congressman Glenn Ivey, says that Republicans, yourselves, are the ones to blame for inaction. Listen here.
They can't resolve issues with respect to the issues we were just talking about. So, you got House Republican leadership pulling bills off the floor, and you've got people like Congressman Chip Roy going on the floor to complain about the inability of the House Republican leadership to get things done. That's a big part of the problem.
Congresswoman, do you own some of the blame?
We absolutely do not. Again, H.R. 2 was passed and sent to the Senate. It's the Democrats who won't do it. Griff, you've seen this. You've been around a long time. The Democrats project onto Republicans what their problems are. They refuse to seal the border. We need President Trump back in office. When he was in office, we did not have these problems. And I'm endorsing his return to the presidency so that we can solve this with Republicans in office. It is the Senate, the Democrats in the Senate, the Democrats in the House. We passed H.R. 2. No Democrats supported that. We need to close that border down. We need, in our funding bill, we had money for additional border patrol, not to be babysitters, not to be a welcoming party, but to stop people from coming in. We need to continue building the wall. We need all of President Trump's policies back in place, and we need to stop this. President Biden's reversed the policies on his first day in office. We need President Biden gone. We can't take 4 more years of this, Griff. We have got to have President Trump back in office.
And the Border Patrol agents that I've spent so much of my time covering, they can't take much more. They need something done right now. I want to just change gears before we run out of time, Congresswoman, because I want your insight on where the House investigation into this widespread raging anti-Semitism on college campuses is. What's being done about it? What can we expect?
Well, we have launched an investigation into the anti-Semitism that exists on campus, and we will follow that investigation wherever it leads us. It may cause us to bring in presidents again. We don't know. We will have people devoted specifically to doing these investigations. It's not just going to be the campuses that we brought in before, Harvard, MIT, and UPenn. But campuses all over the country. We intend to stop this rampant anti-Semitism on the campuses, Griff.
And do you believe that it is a violation of these students' rights for particularly the Jewish students on these campuses to not be provided safety, to not be assured confidence that they won't be both intimidated and or physically even attacked?
Oh, absolutely, it's a violation of their rights. Our number one right in the Constitution is our right to religion. Our second right is the right to free speech. These students have a right to practice their religion, to be Jewish, and to not hide their Jewishness or to hide their faith. And this is wrong, what's happened on these campuses. And the number one role of the presidents is safety of the students there. And they need to be paying closer attention to that, Griff.
Congresswoman Virginia Foxx, thank you for your time and insight. Have a Merry Christmas.
You too, Griff.